Well, hi everybody, how you doing? It's me, Mitch, old guy in a drone, and something is very weird with my background. Seem to have lost my wall and my door, but I could probably fix that by doing this, as if by magic. That's always something. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good to see you all. I see some people I haven't seen in a while. That's great. And looking at the numbers, everybody's coming and gone and coming and gone. So I hope you come back if you've gone. Anyway, let me say hi to everybody. I tried to catch you all in the chat, but I'm busy trying to push buttons and fix things. And I think that was evidenced by the fact that I didn't have my wall and my window behind me. Drone shots. Jody, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Russell, hi Russell, says, where is everybody? He was here about a half an hour early. Chris Hope, hi Chris. And Mason Kieser, I haven't seen you in a while. Timeless Truths, how you doing? Dr. Drone, my friend, how are you? How are you from the other side of the world? Baduga FPV, good evening to you, sir. Good to see you. Nathaniel Lee, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. And Thunderbird 6, quick hello world, I'm off to school, drop off run, we'll be back. Okay, my friend, good to see you, T-Bird. And who else did I miss? Metro Drones, Bill, and thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate that little super chat there. Mason, got you. Nathaniel, got you. Wow, a lot of action in the chat here. Bob Casey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I think that's it. Well, we got JSK Enterprise. Hey, how's it going? It's going fine, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Well, here we are, Thursday night. And I don't know about you, but nothing much has changed, I'd say, in the past 30 days. And what's today? Today's the 23rd. We are sneaking up on that 30 days, but it doesn't appear that everybody's really ready to get back to whatever they call normal, whatever they say normal is. So I don't know, we'll see. On one hand, some of the news you hear is encouraging. On the other hand, it's doomsday and the end of the world, and everybody is filing unemployment claims that the government can't seem to process. And a lot of people, including me, are waiting for their what they call bailout. Although I don't know about you, but $1,200 doesn't go very far in my life. It's certainly not going to keep me going for 6 months, but I guess they're doing what they can. I know that some people I know actually did get a check, and of course I'm on Social Security, so I know I'm going to get my Social Security check. I think they said that we would be getting the Social Security people would be getting their little bonus towards the end of the month. Ray Kelly, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. And Arizona Drone Dude. So that doesn't roll off the tongue, you know. How you doing? Happy Thursday to you guys. And today, I woke up this morning, I didn't even give it a second thought. But, I think most of you know by now that I'm a Jewish guy, and although I'm not a religious guy, I am Jewish, and I consider that to be my heritage. I'm blinking in and out here. Are you still with me? It went black. I guess it's still working. Anyway, if there's a problem, let me know. Mason says he got his house paid off before all this mess started. Well, that's terrific, man. Good for you. We lost me for a second. Okay. Well, I don't know. Strange things are happening. I think strange things are happening with the internet. So if for some reason I just disappear and all this happens to go away, I'll try to fire it up again. And if I can't, then you know what I always tell you: take the rest of the day off, go play with your drones. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll get that out of the way early. Also, how's my mic sound? I'm trying something different tonight. Comica or Comica, however you pronounce it, last month or 6 weeks ago, sent me a relatively inexpensive wireless mic to do a review on, and they told me to wait a little while before I did the review, so I've waited. But I thought I'd give it a try tonight, since I seem to be moving around a lot. And, so if the sound goes out, scream at me. Let me know if that happens too. But other than a few technical difficulties, I've sent out a bunch of emails with some links to the panel, and as usual, nobody's in a big hurry to get in here with me. So see if somebody shows up or not. But as I was saying, you know, being Jewish, and as a young boy, even though my family, we weren't religious to say, but we were a member of the synagogue, and you know, it was a community thing, and like a lot of people who go to church go more for the to be part of the community than the actual religious part of it. Although I think that's very important for a lot of people, but being Jewish, and as you know, in case you didn't, at 13 years old, a Jewish boy is bar mitzvahed. And in the Jewish religion, at 13 is officially when you become a man. And it's kind of like a rite of passage, although you're still just a 13-year-old kid. According to all that's holy, you're now a man. And I think that maybe that stems from the fact that 3,000 or 4,000 years ago, when people didn't live that long, at 13 they were probably already starting to maybe begin to fall in love, have a family. But that in a day and age of our lifespan, 13 years old is far from a man. At any rate, I looked at the calendar this morning and I saw April 23rd. And my birthday is May the 7th, 2 weeks from today. But when I was 13, there was so many Jewish kids in our neighborhood that in order to schedule your bar mitzvah ceremony at the synagogue, it was crowded. So you never really got your bar mitzvah ceremony on the day of your birthday. They tried to get as close as they could, and they got mine 2 weeks before my 13th birthday, and that was April 23rd, 1960. Exactly 60 years ago today. And hit me like a ton of bricks when I woke up this morning. I said, holy cow, I had my bar mitzvah 60 years ago today. So today is the 60th anniversary of what's about to be my 13th birthday. So you do the math. At any rate, I thought I'd just share that with you, because I hadn't even given it a minute's thought till I saw the number on the calendar today. And somebody asked me, Nathaniel Lee, what is your biggest drone you have? Well, the biggest drone I have, Nathaniel, is a 7-inch FPV drone. I have a couple of Mavic 2s, but I don't have any of these really huge drones. But I'm thinking about perhaps building one of these big-ass heavy lift type things because not that I have any use for it, but I just thought it might be fun to do, and that's why one of the reasons I'm playing around with all this ArduPilot stuff to put it in that big old helicopter that I have. When I get it all working and figure it all out, it might be fun to actually build one of these big drones, because I think you can probably build one a hell of a lot cheaper than you could buy them. And most of the guys out there seem to be using this ArduPilot stuff on these big drones that they make. The nice thing and the main goal of trying to learn this ArduPilot stuff is to get away from the proprietariness of, is that a word, proprietariness? Propriety of DJI, and having to be connected to the internet, subject to all of the geofencing and everything else. Not that I want to break the law, but a lot of times that stuff comes in and bites you, even when you're not breaking the law. There's nothing more frustrating than being ready to fly, especially if it's a commercial job, and for some reason your drone tells you that you can't fly until you do 12 updates on your geofencing database, and you need to update the firmware in your controller, and you need to update the firmware in your quad and all that. I want to get away. I want to be able to fly drones, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I like FPV so much, is there's absolutely no connectivity whatsoever to anything via the internet or anything on the outside world. Ray, yeah, I do remember it like it was yesterday. I remember a lot of it. Of course, I got a big photo album full of pictures, and when you look at old pictures like that, that brings back some of the memories that you otherwise might have forgotten. So where is everybody? Nobody's showing up. Come on, guys, somebody come in here and keep me company, so I don't have to just keep talking. Let me look at the chat here and see. Sounds good. Guys are talking about pizzas. Okay. So I got this new little wireless mic, and I can't hold that up, but I can unclip this. It's big. It's not as small as that new Rode thing, and I don't think it has the range, because I tested it last night. The receiver's about the same size as this, and I tested it last night. I got to the out. I put the receiver on and started it recording on my Zoom recorder here, and I got. And I said, well, let's see. It's supposed to have a range of 300 feet, so I got to my front door, and I walked outside, and it was dark, and there wasn't a soul around, and I'm walking down the street. If anybody saw me, they'd think I was crazy talking to myself, because I was talking. And I got down to the end of the street. I figured, well, that's about 300-400 feet. So I turned around, talking all the way, got back into the front door, came back in, said goodbye, stopped the recording, and then listened to the playback of it. It got as far as the front door, which is about 50 feet away. Now, I don't know the sound quality sounded great on the recording, and I'm hoping that you get the same sound quality in the stream here, but the range sucked, and I don't know if it was the fact that there were walls in between, but I'm going to have to take it out into a wide open field, I guess. And I'm supposed to do a review on this thing, and I don't want to do a bad review. because as it stands right now, my review would go something like, sounds great, but the range sucks. You know, and one of the systems that this is kind of comparable to, it's a little cheaper, but not much cheaper, is that little tiny Rode wireless mic. You know, you see the guys clip them on their collar. Really, I don't know what they call them, but I did watch a couple of reviews on that, and the range was one of the things that they complained about, and it was only about 200 feet. And I said, well, okay, if I'm going to do a review, I can say that this thing sounds as good as the Rode, but the range is better. But I'm hard pressed to find any reason at this point to recommend it over that one. This thing costs about $160. The Rode system is about $200. So I don't know. They did send it to me to review, and you know, when they send you this stuff to review, you want to give them a good review if you can, because you got a free microphone. But on the other hand, I'm not going to prostitute myself just for a free microphone and lie about it and influence maybe somebody else to buy the thing if it's no good. So it does sound good, and for use in a studio environment where you want to mic somebody up, I think it'd be fine. It uses AA batteries instead of rechargeable batteries, so I threw a set of batteries in it, and we'll see. So if my audio goes away in the middle of the stream, start screaming at me in the chat, and I'll switch mics, because I'm not always watching the meter. Ray Kelly, Bob Casey says, do you think you might buy a new Mavic Air 2? No, Bob, I don't. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm sure it's going to be a very nice little drone. I didn't buy the Mini either. I hardly fly the camera drones anymore. I fly them more if I get a little job or something, and I do occasionally get a little commercial job. Then of course I fly the camera drones, and I enjoy flying them, but I don't get a thrill out of flying them. And I do get a thrill out of flying the FPV drones. And anybody that's flown FPV, I know a lot of you guys in here are FPV pilots, understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I said I've heard that it does have, Bob, I've heard it does have OcuSync. But you know, all the rumors are flying left, right, and center, and there's been a lot of leaks. Although I'm pretty convinced that any leaks that come out of DJI are on purpose to get the natives talking about it, and it works every time. And I think in a few days, is it on Monday, they have that whatever they call it, their announcement, and I heard that the price is going to be $899. I'm not interested in buying it, so I'm not really eager to, you know, I haven't been delving in trying to find out everything I could find out about it. FPV for fun, camera drones for some side money. Joe, hey Joe C, how you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I don't know if it's all speculation or it's just a lot of it. I think a lot of it is speculation right now. And we'll see. We'll see. The Mavic 3, I heard that's supposed to be coming out too. But I haven't heard as much about that. 34-minute fly time. Yeah, that's amazing. And what I would wonder is, are they like they did in the Mavic Mini? They went from lithium polymer batteries to lithium ion batteries. And I'm wondering if they're going to do the same in this new Mavic Air 2, because with a lithium-ion battery, for the same size and weight battery, you can get almost twice the capacity. The downside is you can't get the as high a C rating as you can with lithium polymer. So if you have, like in an FPV drone, where you have terrifically high current demands, the lithium polymer batteries would peter out. They couldn't give you the 60, 70, 80 amps that you might draw when you're screaming upwards. But lower current devices, for example, these long-range FPV airplanes the guys build, they build up their own LiPo packs, and a lot of these guys have actually bought one of these little spot welders to weld the tabs onto batteries and make the batteries. And they make these big-ass 10, 15 amp hour lithium polymer packs and throw them in these airplanes and go fly for an hour and a half on those things. So, but they don't draw, they don't need 50 to 100 amps. Most of these things are smaller, lighter airplanes designed for cruising. So if the Mavic Air 2 is indeed considerably smaller, I think, than the Mavic 2 Zoom In Pro and lighter, maybe they're doing that. But I don't know, and I haven't actually read that anywhere either. So we'll see. So Bob, you're going to get one, sounds like. 48 megapixel. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing that. I think they're doing it the same. I think they're doing it as in a still. I think they're talking about that it's some kind of a composite still, because the sensor is still, I think, a 1/2/3. But again, I don't go by what I say, because I haven't been paying any attention to it. Most of the live streams that I've seen going on lately have all been about it, and I just can't get up the interest, so I've kind of tuned out. And I don't think anybody else is interested in what I'm doing tonight, because actually I have nobody has clicked on that link. So if anybody in the chat would like to come in and join me on the panel, let me know. Just say I want to join. I'll get you a link so you can come in. I opened this little stream with a video of me flying the simulator, and I'm doing that because I just haven't been able to get out to fly. It's been I could fly, but the weather's been so bad that I just haven't been out in a while. I did take that little Tinyhawk freestyle. I took it out outside my house and flew it around a little bit the other day, but that's been about it. So I figured maybe before I forget everything I learned, maybe I should get on that simulator and practice a little bit. And this has got a little sound to it too, I think. Here we go. So you can actually hear the throttle on it. And this simulator is Velocidrone, and it's the only one I've tried. There's a lot of different simulators around, but this is the one that Mr. Steele had recommended, and this is the one that Joshua Bardwell had recommended. So I thought, well, it looked pretty good. Let me give it a try. So I turn the volume down there a little bit. costs 20 bucks. It's a product that TBS, Team Black Sheep, who makes crossfire radios and module. You know, they're a big FPV product manufacturer. So I figured, well, it'd probably be good for 20 bucks. So I bought it last year when I started flying FPVs and played with it, flew it a lot, and it behaves very realistically, and it'll make you. It'll humble you, because when you look at all these guys that really know how to fly, when you look at their videos on YouTube, it looks easy when they're diving in and out of buildings and underneath stairwells and office buildings and doing all that other kind of stuff. Bob Casey wants to see some loops and tight spots. There you go, Bob. There's a little, I don't know what you call that maneuver, but it's a nice way to get going back the other way. So for me, my idea of being proud of myself is flying through those big wide openings, like underneath that crane, that are nothing like a race gate with these guys who race these things. And even at this level of my flying, I still cannot do that. Although I think the only way to really learn how to do that is going to be to just keep doing this. For example, there was no way I could fly through that building without crashing into it before, but and things like this little maneuver here where you fly into the garage, make the sharp turn to get in there, stay, you know, keep yourself off the floor and the ceiling, fly around the obstacles and make it through to the other side. Those looks easy when you're watching this, but it takes just a lot of practice and a lot of throttle control, and it's getting to the point where I don't really have to think about it too much now. In fact, if I stop thinking and just actually subconsciously move the sticks based on what I'm seeing, I can do pretty good with it. And the nice thing about the simulator is you can set it so that you have an unlimited battery, so you just keep flying until you crash, and then when you crash, you get reincarnated immediately, right back at the starting point, which is the only downside to flying a simulator, because you got nothing to lose. The good news is you can try stuff you wouldn't normally try with your drone, because you don't want to crash or you don't want to break or lose your drone. But with the simulator, you know, there's no pressure, and if any of you guys ever traded stocks or futures or anything in the financial markets, you practice, they say, by what they call paper trading. They might say, well, here's $100,000 like a monopoly money, and then you go in and it's easy because you got nothing on the line. You really got nothing real to lose. So you take chances you might not otherwise take, and some people who paper trade do real well at it because they follow the strict rules that they're trying to learn on how to trade. But then when you have your money on the line, you have emotion comes into play, and that's when you screw up and lose everything. And the same thing I found true with drones. I mean, I'm Sky King on a simulator, but when I got this 5-inch buzzsaw up in the air going 80 miles an hour, I'm a little nervous about hitting something or somebody, or having it fly out of range, or losing my goggles picture, or any number of other things. So, but this is good practice, and so I've made a promise to myself that at least 1 hour a day I was going to fly the simulator, and so this particular flight here I flew today, and it's let's see. Bob wanted to see a crash. I think I got another minute or something on this flight before I actually crash, so you'll get to see a crash. And See, I'm proud of myself flying through the buildings like that. So any of you guys, oh, hi, Rick Halber's here. Hi, Rick. How you doing, buddy? Any of you guys that are thinking about FPV, this is almost a, you have to do this. You have to do this because this won't really teach you or give you the confidence to really fly, but it is realistic enough that you will start to build some muscle memory for this. And it's not really, when you fly these quads, the coordinated use of the yaw and roll and pitch aren't something that you can really think about. You have to just get used to how it works. The reason it's not as straightforward as you think is because of the camera angle. There we go. I flew into a flag, and that's what happens when you. That's what happens when you crash. Let me stop that noise here. So anyway, that's what I've been doing, and Rick Halber says, "Can I do a video on how to hook up the jumper to the sim? You have Velocidrone." Okay. Well, Rick, it's not really very difficult. In fact, I actually had a setup here so that, bear with me, guys. Let's see here. I got a camera. Remember that little camera I set up last week? That little IV cam? I've got that on here. And I've got Velocidrone over here. There we go. And I've got my radio right there. And what happened to my camera? Okay. There we go. So there, I got my radio right there. And I thought that if anybody was interested, because nobody seems to want to come into my chat room with me here, which, you know, you guys are giving me a complex. I go to these other streams, everybody and their brother wants to be in. I say, hey, come on in. Nobody does. I usually get Art comes in about halfway through the show, and although because I told Art I was going to really cut back on the number of panels that I was on. I think that maybe he's going to get even with me and not come on my panel. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think what I'm going to have to do in the future, if this keeps up, because I'm not really prepared to put on a 2-hour show by myself without any conversation. But Drone Shot says it looks just like mine. Okay. So what we got here is we got a jumper radio, and on the top of the jumper radio is a USB plug, and it's got that mini USB, the one that nobody ever uses anymore. So basically, you plug that in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the radio over to my workbench here, Rick, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to set it up. So let me go over to that, and let me zoom in on it a little bit here. All right. So you turn the radio on.
Welcome to Apr 23rd.
I don't know how much you know about how to use this radio, but any OpenTX radio, you have to select the model that you want. And when you're using the simulator, you want to create a separate model for the simulator. And you basically would just, what I did was went in, created a new model, and called it simulator. And in the settings of that model, I shut off all the radios. Well, I got the wrong model selected. Okay, let's try this again. Somehow it got turned back on again. On the external RF, I have to turn off the module. So you want the internal module and the external module both turned off, because when you're using the simulator, you don't really want the thing or have to have the thing broadcasting any radio signal. So so I set up a model basically with just 4 controls. That's all you need, just aileron, elevator, rudder, and throttle. And I call it simulator. And it has nothing, no switches or anything else. And both of the radios are set to off. Oh, there's Carlos. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Hey, hold on a second. Carlos.
How are you?
Hey,
sorry I left
man.
you hanging, but I thought Art would be here, so I took my time, took a shower.
No, Art, that's okay. That's okay.
But I'm here now.
I managed to wing it.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you too. Like I say, I'm beginning to get a little complex that nobody likes me anymore, you know. So.
Nah. Figured it'd be better if I didn't come, more people would show up. But anyway.
No, not at all. Not at all. So at any rate, I go ahead and set up this model as a simulator. And
oh, can I say something real quick while you're doing that?
Sure.
When I do my simulator, I just plug in the micro USB into the X-Lite, and it recognizes it right away, and I just press enter. And it says use as joystick, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't make any special model. I just plug it in.
Well,
but anyway.
the reason, you don't have to. You can use it. You can just plug it in when it's set to any model.
Right.
The thing is, why transmit a radio signal when you're using the simulator? So if you create a separate model for simulator and just turn off the radios, you know, where you set the radio type, where it's a DA or DC, just turn it off. Turn off the internal, turn off the external if you got a module plugged in, and then you're not using as much battery in your transmitter. See,
that's the advantage.
So what happened to my my IV cam? Kind of went away here. So let's get it back down there in the corner. There it is. Okay.
Hello,
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug the. I already opened up Velocidrone, as you can see.
John Coopy just joined us. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, John. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Look at the chat. Okay, so then I plug this into the computer. I hope my poor computer doesn't die with all of this crap I got plugged into it. And then on my radio, I get a message that says use USB joystick, and I say yes, use the joystick. So now I have the joystick. So in the simulator, I decide what I want to do, single player, and then I selected the same model that Mr. Steele told me to select in one of his videos, and I've been using the same model ever since the beginning. So I don't even remember what model it is, but I select the model. And I like this coastal scenery because it's just got all kinds of crap to fly around and through. But it's not a race course, and since I'm not a racer, I like to fly more freestyle. Yeah. I select that, so I click Select Scenery down here at the bottom. And it's loading. And it's loading, and there it is. Okay.
Velocidrone, right?
Velocidrone, yeah. So, why is my camera, this stupid,
It's because you're on live.
no, well, maybe, but this camera just keeps kicking out. This, well, let me start all over again. God, I hope this technology, man. All right, let's try this again. Again, it may be I just got so many damn things plugged into the computer. Searching for found IV cam. Okay, why didn't it kick in? Oh, okay. No, it's kind of frozen. All right, you know what I need to do? I need to
Reboot.
oh, no, I'm not going to reboot, but I am going to. I got to go back out to this. Close this. Fire this up again. Bear with me, guys. That's the IV cam.
Oh, that's right. Using the cell phone.
Yeah, but it ain't working. Hold on a minute. There we go.
Did your audio just go? Audio testing 1 2.
I think the batteries just died in my wireless deal.
I hear
me
you
now?
think. Yeah, somewhat.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, because I just went to my regular microphone.
Okay.
So something happened to my my wireless mic just shut off. Let's see if the batteries went dead. Yep. No. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now again?
I hear you. Yeah.
Does it sound the same as it did before?
Close.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell that was all about. For some reason, my wireless mic got turned off. God, the technology, man. Let me know if you don't hear me again. Let me know.
I will.
But
Phantom
I'm wearing a
Hodges.
wireless mic. Who did?
Phantom Hodges drone.
Oh, hey, Paul. How you doing? And Lud's that one. How are you?
Nathaniel
Okay,
Pratt.
so
Right.
now I want to open up the Velocidrone again. Here, where is it? Velocidrone. There we go, and you can see my hand on the transmitter there. So we'll start all this over.
Stick cam.
I set up this. Yeah, I did that. I set up this nice little scene with the camera, and if you could
You
see,
did?
yeah,
Cool.
if you could see what I got, look at my desk, man. I got the cell phone up. Oh shit! I touched it.
What?
Oh, you can't touch the screen. There we go. Okay. I got the
It's funny, the
cell phone
chat
up
is
here
upside down.
I got the cell phone on a tripod here, and my transmitter and this, and the wireless mic, and I'm telling you, man,
That looks like the cockpit of an airplane.
I feel like I've climbed into a spaceship, a space capsule here, like the Apollo. Oh, like Apollo 13. Okay. All right, so let's try to do this. I'm going to get this to work yet. All right, so we select the model, we select the scenery, and we're going to go and transition over to.
Now, Mitch,
That
do you want the
screen.
chat in the screen, even though it's upside down and all that?
What chat? Oh, no, that was just in that side view thing that I had.
Okay.
I have the chat was upside down. Now, how did the
Yeah.
hell that happen? That's weird.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right. Anyway, so now we can fly. All right. So,
Oh, you're a pincher.
oh yeah, I've been flying RC for 50 plus years, and this is how you fly. This is how
Oh,
it
I'm
always
sorry.
flows. So at any rate, so there's the throttle, and I can see that it's working, and you can hear it, can't you?
No,
Can you hear? You can't hear the simulator.
no.
All right. Why isn't it getting the sound?
What
Hang
mode?
on. Well,
What
I
mode
went
do you
ahead and
use
I
in
went ahead.
Velocidrone?
What mode? I
Yeah, I'm
have
not
no
familiar
idea.
with the mode.
I have no idea. Do they
Maybe
have modes?
freestyle as opposed to race. That's about the only
No,
thing.
I have never set up modes. It just flies, and I
Yeah,
just fly it. But why can't we
we
hear?
heard it before.
Yeah, but that was the recording. You don't hear it now.
No, sir.
Okay, so I have. Hold on a minute.
Somebody says you have more computing power than the Apollo 13 did. Lose that. Lose that.
You still don't hear it?
Nothing.
Audio cable. All right, bear with me a second because I want you to hear it. Um, I got all this stupid sound stuff in here. That and sound system and sound and apps and Velocidrone goes to cable.
Do you know the model of the drone you use?
I'll have to look.
Okay. Somebody was asking. Not somebody. Lutz, I believe. Yeah.
Do you hear it? Do you hear anything now?
No. Nada.
Huh. Output goes
This
to
is Chopper's Girls Airway. Airwar?
audio cable
Are you
B.
familiar with this person? I have a new visitor, Mitch. Chopper Girl. Hello.
Hello, Chopper Girl. No, don't. Not familiar.
He's probably flying in
Welcome.
bro, I would say, or air mode.
Oh yeah, this is Arrow. But I wanted the sound to work, but for some reason I'm not getting it into the channel that that I wanted. So I mean, I can hear it in my headphones, but VLC. Hold on a second. Let me see if this sound still works. This is the video I played.
Rick wants to know if you have to let StreamYard know that you want to do something. What is this? Let me see.
No,
Don't you need to tell
VLC.
StreamYard to let you?
VLC.
A hardcore FPV pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear this, right?
Yes.
You hear that?
Faint, but
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, that's the video.
Are we hearing
And
that through your mic or through the?
no, you're hearing it through the
Okay.
thing. And I've got Velocidrone set to the same.
It may be your
Output is
audio
that.
mixer setting in your Windows control.
No, I've already done that. At any rate, oh, this is stupid. I had it working. I mean, right before.
Yeah, we have
No,
we have another thumber out there.
yeah. But no, I want you guys to be able to hear it. Now, what I can do is I can turn this speaker on. But what that's going to do is when you talk, Carlos, it'll give you a little echo. But in the
I'll
meantime,
be quiet.
you should be able to hear it. Oh, you'd be able to hear it if I plug it in. Okay. Oh yes.
Whoa.
Hello. Makes some funny noises, doesn't it?
Yeah, almost like feedback.
Okay, so let's see if that
Rick
works.
Halber says you need to tell StreamYard to play sounds with videos.
No, I'm not. That's not the way it's working, Rick. It's
Okay.
all working through my mixer, and all the other sounds are working.
I'm gonna mute myself.
But I still don't hear. I don't hear this Velocidrone through the.
I hear it
speaker.
faintly.
Do you? All right,
Yeah.
let me turn the volume up a little bit. You can hear it?
Do it again.
You hear it?
Yeah.
So you do hear it. Okay. All right, so let's fly.
Somebody's asking you to crash into the crane.
Crash into the crane. There.
It sounds much better now.
So can you see my hands, what I'm doing? You don't move the sticks around a whole lot, you know. You just little subtle movements.
Your camera on your remote is frozen.
Oh, again. Okay, great.
Be quiet. Shh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're probably echoing. So maybe this app isn't the greatest thing in the world. Or maybe I've just got too many things going on here at once. Ah, foo. Nah. So much for high technology, huh? Yeah. No, it's doing weird things now. I give up. You won't be able to watch the sticks. Not that was going to be any great, because you can hardly see them move anyway.
I'm talking to myself. How about restarting that phone?
Well, I could, but it's not really worth it. I'll play with it, and the next time, what I want to do is I'm just going to get that camera out of there, and you can look at me instead. There. Or you don't even need me, actually, because I want to be turning sideways. So that would be this. Okay, so actually now I can kind of sit back in my chair and fly rather than have to have the camera on the desk. But you can hear the sound of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Close. I'll bang around, but I'll get through there.
I think you could fly through that crane.
No, I'm not flying through the crane. Flying through the building
There you go.
is challenging. I mean, I've done that. Whoa, hit the building. You know, the thing about it is, and you know this, Carlos, when you're going to fly through something, you got to kind of get yourself fairly stable right off the bat.
Lined up.
Got to get yourself lined up.
And just keep going forward.
And then you just keep going forward and work the throttle and everything else, and then you're all right.
You got it. There you go. Nice. Now you're getting fancy turning in the building.
But I mean, it's fun, but it's great practice.
I agree.
Oh, hello. Reincarnated again. There we go.
Mel has just joined us.
Art's in the chat. Art, I'll get to you in a second as soon as I crash again. Okay. There he is. Art.
Mr. Art.
Yep.
So, are you guys enjoying watching me crash into things?
Yeah. I will be doing that pretty soon.
You know,
What happened?
these guys that race make it look easy to fly through these gates that are right on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gates is a whole different story.
Yeah, follow the dots.
Whoa! Yes, sir. Made it through that one. I kind of like to cruise. You know, I like to cruise down the roads like this and try to make nice smooth turns. You know, nice, not jerky stuff. But
That volume is kind of loud.
Yeah.
All right, power loop that cross speed.
power loop to crosswind. Okay.
Try it. Might as well.
Yeah, I can do that.
And there you go. Turn around. Now split that stick.
No.
Hello.
That was good. Y'all have fun. Velocidrone is good. Yeah, I use liftoff myself.
Whoa. I love this little garage right here. This is my favorite.
Hey, Art, why will you be doing this soon?
Because I just ordered my
Because he's got to practice. That's
FR
why.
Sky 2710 last night. My transmitter. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and Art.
And you have a
did
battery
it-
for it?
Yeah,
You do this
I
for-
ordered the battery too.
You do this for about a year, you'll have something.
All right, Mitch, the next gap you see, hit a roll through the gap.
Through the gap.
Yes, sir. Whatever gap you pick.
All right, I'll pick a big gap.
Yeah.
I'll pick that big blue. Oh, here, this yellow one right here.
There you go. Piece of cake.
Pretty good, huh?
Mitch,
What?
test your throttle control. See if you can make a U-turn in the building. I mean, just to, to try.
Sure, I can. Why not? I'll do that. Yeah. This is kind of cool. I like running around the outside of this edge here. Then you got a crane to fly under. Got a crane right here to go under. Then you come up on the lighthouse and do a little orbit. That wasn't really an orbit, was it? Let's try that again. Let's try that again.
A little bit more pitch.
Try to orbit the lighthouse here. There we go.
I think you can fly through. Oh, no, the bell. Never mind. Oh, the light.
How's that?
Beautiful.
I'll tell you the one that I really have fun with, where I usually end up crashing, is this one here. You guys, you'll like this one. See the windows, see the holes in that ship?
Yeah. Wow, you're blind. Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Oh!
Halfway. All right, let's try that again. That's my nemesis right there, the holes in that ship.
Yeah, but it gets like almost pitch black for a second.
I know, but you can still see the the exit. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Just bounced once, and then I like this one too. This is good practice, flying through this this deal here.
Oh yeah, fly through the buoy.
Whoa. That was a little sloppy there, fun.
Well, yeah, I was going to do I was going to stick my, I did it, I didn't do what I planned to do. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that looked like an abort.
Yeah. Whoa, hello. Okay,
You got it.
what I want to do here is I wanted to go up like this, put the nose down, come around, and go back through the hole, see?
That's a good use of split Fs.
Whoa, hello, bounce off the ceiling. Let's try that again. A little more precise.
There you go, there you go. Yeah! Good.
Piece of
There you
cake.
go.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Oh man.
I think you were throttling while you were upside down.
I think so, yeah. But this is great practice, though, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to turn around in the garage, huh?
If you can. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Nice and slow, steady.
let's try it and see what happens. Let's go into the garage. And we'll go over here.
Turn it around.
Whoops,
You got it. You got it.
I got it.
You saved it. See, something like that will teach you throttle control.
Oh.
I think you'll be buying new props for that drones.
Yeah, well, this is why this is what's good. I'll tell you where the simulator has really helped me. It was, well, I mean, it helps you learn how to control the drone. You know, the relationship between all things. But this little move right here, where you push up and then put the nose down, and do a half and then come back into what you just left? I did that for a while on the simulator, and then I said, let me try it with the real drone. And I did. It worked the same way. You know? Did the same thing. So I said, that's cool.
A split S is a good move for a 180 turn. Come back.
Yeah, split S is a roll and then a half of a back half of a loop.
You have a request to do a building dive.
A building dive, okay.
Maybe a crane dive. I don't know.
All right, let's do the crane dive here.
Up and over. There you go. Watch the building.
Oh, cool.
Little spin. Nice. We have been joined by Mr. Chris Hope.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Howdy, partner.
What is that thing called, a vanny roll? Have you heard about that, where you roll where you roll while you're going backwards?
Matty flip?
No, vanny roll.
I'm not familiar.
That's the latest trick. And the idea is you're going forward like this. You swing around and then roll while you're still going backwards.
Ah, so you have to throw the quad.
Yeah, you throw the quad.
Let go of the throttle. You have to go really forward, I guess, faster.
Yeah, you got to be moving fast. Oh, this is pretty good, guys. You got to admit.
Yeah.
Like, I use the lift off, but I like it. Maybe I'll get this one so we could race it.
Climb the crane here without actually hitting the crane.
Look.
Hey, I landed right on top.
Should be able to fly right through. Somebody wants to know if you can fly over a volcano. Now do that going straight down, that roll.
What, this?
The roll straight down. No, you're wobbly.
Oh, you mean pointing it straight down?
That looks better going down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's some wires right here.
Oh.
Cool.
I think there's some crates that you can fly those.
Oh, there's so much crap. There's so much stuff in this particular scene. You can fly in around the
right there, those crates. See if you can make it in between those crates. I think you can.
Which
Make a U-turn right here. To your left. Left U-turn. To the right. You see to the right.
Hello.
Right there, those in front. Oh, ouch.
These?
Well, right there, that one. There's two of them that are really close.
Well, of course they're close. That's
Yeah, something like that. You got it right there.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Oh, yeah. That's something you got to be lined up to do. And you can't be going too fast either. Ah!
oh.
Just don't think about it. Remember how you said earlier? Just go
Yeah.
for it.
Well, I wasn't really lined up.
Oh, okay.
I think you got to go the other way. The arrow's going the other way. We got to go around the back here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is. You got to be inside that crate, unfortunately.
Mutsat
flag.
is saying goodnight. Just so you know.
Oh, I'm not. I'm all over the place here, guys. Start over. Oh, what was that? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, you broke the prop on that one.
I did.
And a
I'll tell
camera.
you, man.
Yeah.
That's what's good about the simulator, man.
Oh, there you go. Fly right through that ship. There you go. And
Oh, why you turned?
I don't. Well, I didn't turn. The damn quad
Oh.
turned, man. There's a ship out here that can fly around too.
You're up to 6 miles an hour.
Miles an hour, 74, 75. Look out, man. We are moving now.
Oh boy.
Nice. Mitch, you don't have a headset on, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you do?
yeah,
Okay, somebody was asking.
yeah. But I got a speaker on so you can hear this. I have to figure out how to get this through my mixer. Well, actually, it looks like it is coming through the mixer now. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can you still
Autopilot.
hear it now? Can you
Yes.
hear it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's working. Sound's
Yeah.
coming through the mixer. Okay. I shut that stupid speaker off to get rid of the echo.
Yeah, fly right down in that, right down between the hole and the dock.
Piece of cake.
Wait,
Yeah.
AR, when you do this for the first time, man, I want to see it live.
Mitch, come back and fly between the boat and the wall.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Between the boat and the wall, huh?
I
Yep.
think you can.
That'll be a real tight fit. If you could do
Yeah.
that, you could fly anywhere. Yep.
Here
right,
it comes,
right
Mitch.
down
Get
there.
ready. Piece of cake. Like 3 or 4 feet.
Down, down.
I know, down, he says. Yeah, but I keep hitting the boat.
You were doing
Thanks.
good. You were
You
doing
guys-
good.
You guys are.
Oh,
Well,
all
we
right.
still got.
We tried.
I still got 12 people here, so we haven't scared them all off anyway. Oh, who else is here? Oh, Chris is here. Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Holy cow! All kinds of
oh,
people
there he
here.
is.
And we got Mel is here too,
Yeah.
and Mel's got a screen share.
Mr. Chris Hope.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
I'm
Chris.
sorry,
What's up,
man.
Gage?
I've been kind of.
Oh, I've been enjoying it.
I've been kind of. So, what do you think about the old guys flying for an old fart?
So far, done well.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. That's what I need to practice, Carlos, is power looping the little shit like that.
Yeah. Stop being so conservative and just go animal. Go crazy. Do
Yeah.
stuff you would never do before.
Yeah.
Like with
Well,
a
that's
real
what do you think? What do you think? You think I do this shit with a drone? Boom.
No.
Those two gates right there are tricky.
Well, you gotta go low.
Yeah, you got to go low, and you got to be lined up on them.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Oh,
And then you're supposed to turn here and go through this gate. Boom.
Nope, that's not.
I bounced through.
Yeah.
All right, you'd be surprised how hard it is just to go straight with one of these things.
What else? You gotta
yeah.
have. Do you have to have a
It
radio?
looks-
Diane, to read?
It looks easy, doesn't it? But it's not.
Oh yeah. Say again, Chris.
You gotta have a radio to fly this, right? You can't fly
Yes,
it on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Why is Mel updating beta flight? Oh, I was thinking about you, Chris, 2 days ago when I saw the oil prices. Saying that's
Hey,
going to
they're
mess
coming
with
up a
Chris.
little. They're coming up a little now.
Went up to 16, but I mean minus $40.
Oh,
Wow,
that was
now
cool.
Mitch, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty. I couldn't do that again.
I know it
if
was by
tried.
accident, but it was still pretty cool.
I know.
We're
I'll
fresh.
never. I did that on purpose, man. I'll never. admit it. I'm trying to power loop this thing. There we go.
Now, throttle.
Boom.
Oh,
Little C. One more time. There you
See
go.
how you-
Backwards roll.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Yep. Good job.
All right, let's try it this way. Oh, hello.
I saw that idea.
Yeah. There's an awful lot of shit to run into in this particular layout.
Faster, faster. There you go. Not power loop, dive that lighthouse. Meow. I think you have this track memorized. There you go. A little closer. Nope. Mitch, you have me leaning in my chair trying to steal.
I know.
Exactly.
It's a good thing you can't see me right now, man.
Need a camera on you.
We were trying it on the sticks.
Be worth the price of admission.
Little roll now.
Oh, good.
There you go. Hey, Mitch, do you realize if you roll more left or right?
I roll to the right most of the time.
Yeah, me too.
and you do a slow roll.
Most people are like that. Most people favor a turn, a left turn or a right turn, and a right. I roll to the right.
Yeah.
But I can roll to the left. I mean, it's just.
Oh, I heard you just lose that stick. There's another building to dive.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the back side.
Go down the smoke. Go down the smokestack.
No, he
Yeah,
blew it.
I was thinking the same thing, Chris.
Try it again.
Oh, there's my garage again. I like this garage here. Got a little carried away with myself. Little 4-point roll.
Ah, he definitely knows this building. Now enter the building through the top.
I just did.
No, you left. You exited.
No, I went in. I entered it the first time on the other
Oh,
one.
okay, I
Here.
missed it.
All right, I'll do it. That's like making a landing approach. You know, you line yourself up like you're lined up with a runway. Ah, come on, get over there. Ah.
Don't let it fly you.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, Mitch,
What?
try a roll in the building.
Ah!
Oh. Try a quick.
I wanted to go
barrel
out
roll
one
in
and
the
back in the a roll in the building.
You can do it.
All right, well, you got me turning around in the building. We'll do a roll in the building. We're moving now, man. Whoa!
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, that building is perfect to drive through. It's perfect.
What's that?
That right there is a perfect gap right there in front of you. A lot of gaps.
Back to the building again. That was the first garage that I ever flew through on this simulator. This one here. And of course they stuck those towers in front of the door, you know.
No. Oh.
Got it. That's it. Nice. Perfect. Is there such thing as a DJI simulator?
Oh. What? Oh.
What crash?
Right there, Mitch. Right there in
What?
front of you. All those gaps when you take off.
What am I supposed to do with them?
Go through them.
Well,
Right there
I
in
do
front,
that.
to your left. Right there.
I know, I do that. I go through them.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yikes.
good save, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So
Not
that
enough
one.
power. Oh, I'm still
Oh.
flying.
Yeah.
I'm still flying. I just bounced off of it. And you know what else is fun is landing on shit, perching on shit. You can do that.
It'll
You
let you
can
land?
Yeah, it'll let you land.
Nice.
oh, that was soft.
All right, Nick. Let's see you full throttle or hold everywhere.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I just lost my monitor. My big monitor went crazy, so I can't see. I can't see it. Hold on a second. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. My computer does that sometimes. So
He's having
hang
too
on a
much
second.
fun.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. I may have to drop out of this and come back in. Hear it making noise? It lost sync or something here.
Lost a propeller.
Can you hear me? Can you still hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Well, we're still broadcasting, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second here. Let's see what I got. Let's see if I can get it back.
Excuse me. I'm gonna get a drink.
There you go.
No,
Yep.
I'd have to reboot my computer to get it back.
Oh darn.
But I can still fly. I just can't do anything. I can't control anything. I'd have to reboot my computer to get that monitor back. The video, something happened to the video card. It lost the sync or something on my big monitor. Yeah. So I'm trying to think how I can I can fly a little bit more, and then I'll probably just have to say goodbye to you and shut the computer down. That's strange. Okay. All right, we'll fly a little more. I can't see any of you guys, and I can't control anything. I lost my StreamYard.
Huh.
I may be able to somehow get it into another monitor, though. At any rate, I'll tell you, this is great practice, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa. Phooey. All right, let me try to see if I can get my computer back.
Okay.
All right, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, you can hear me. So let's see if I can. Let me get out of this. So you still looking at this particular screen? All right. So
Yeah,
let's
we
see.
still
Hold on a
see
second.
that. Quit.
All right. So there, I don't need that anymore.
Nope.
If I go over, so you can see all of this stuff that I'm doing
Yep.
now. But I have no center monitor. So let's see if I can somehow get the StreamYards going on this monitor, so I can at least control the.
You have no control over StreamYards now?
No, not until I open it up.
All right, let's party.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Okay, let's get in. There we are. Okay,
You and Kim's dancing.
but now I'm in twice. So let's get rid of.
Pick one of you.
Spin on
No,
his
but
head.
I'm
Look
not.
at
I'm not in charge. I'm just
Okay.
an
that.
observer.
Break dancer.
I'm just an observer.
The head spins. Man.
There's Mitch. And
Hey, Chris, are they opening up Texas a little bit more?
That's supposed to start probably about a
Well,
week,
at least-
10 days.
oh, I go back to work Monday.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good for you, Art.
Mm-hmm.
Work is good.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can hear me too.
Yep.
All right, I got an echo in my headphones, but at
Echo.
least at
Echo.
least we're live. Echo, echo, echo. Ah, guys, I have no buttons. Well, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hang on, hang on. There we go.
There you go.
So I'm in twice, but I have
Yep.
no control over OBS. So let's see if I can figure out some
What?
way.
Hey, you got the BS part, okay?
Yeah. No, I can't get to my OBS. Well, we'll just do it like this. Ah,
Mitch, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you have any kind of stream or any kind of issues.
yeah,
So-
well,
You're allowed. You're allowed one. Even the best. What do they say? The best baker burns a loaf of bread every now and then. That's what my
Okay,
wife
you-
told me.
you can still hear me, right? But
Yep.
but I have no control over any of the cameras. So I'm stuck on this. OBS is stuck on this scene here. Oh, this echo's driving me crazy.
Echo. Echo. Echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
Oh man. Well,
All right. Any luck with your what do they call that little drone you have? Easy Pilot.
Easy Pilot.
Yeah.
Still having issues trying to get
Camera.
video once I take off. You know,
Gotcha.
when it's on the ground and the props are spinning, the minute it takes off, video goes out. I get snow. So
Return to sender. Possible? No.
it's a
Can you
what?
return it?
No.
No.
No, I've had it too long.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
all right. I got myself a chat. I
There
can see
you
the
go.
chat now. Yeah, okay.
And Chris, you're gonna take the plunge one day.
I'd like to. What I need to do is learn how to do what Mitch is doing.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that? Screw up an OBS broadcast?
No, screw up, crash a million times, not cost you more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
no, it
what you
doesn't.
could do is you could get the controller, hook it up to your computer, and practice that way.
Yep.
And then if you feel good about it, then get your go to
Yeah.
a police auction and get one of these.
I was hoping there was something on the card when he looked at it that night, but there wasn't nothing good.
Oh, on this?
Yeah,
Yep. Nope. It turned out really good.
yeah.
But
You said-
there's another 5-inch quad that's up on property room right now.
Don't buy it.
It's got the goggles.
I
and
don't
it's
care.
got control.
Don't buy it, Art. I spent more fixing that for you than you spent buying it. I'm serious.
Well, heck, I'm in.
I put a camera in that and a VTX in it for you and new props and all that. So that was a gift from me to you. But don't buy any more of these bargains. I can't afford it.
Art is my son.
Get your stimulus check there, Mitch.
You know what? You can
Mhm.
buy a Tyro
Mhm.
99 for $99
Yeah.
and get it all. So, and by the time you figure out what you got with one of these old things, it doesn't pay.
Yeah.
Not to
Tyro.
mention the fact that it took
Tyro.
hours of figuring out what that flight controller was, what software would run on it, setting it all
Don't
up.
do it,
loading
Chris. Get the ET 115. Already built. Takes a beat.
Which one is
ET
that?
115 version 2. That's the one I would suggest for learning. It has the prop guards. It's really tough. I showed it to you, right, Chris?
I want to go
Who makes
fast. I want.
Yeah, this will go fast. This
right out
is
of the box.
40, 45
Ken,
miles an
Ken
hour.
Ken Hearn wants to go fast too, and you see what trouble he gets into.
Yeah. Oh, did you see his latest one with his mom?
Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah, I saw that.
Chris, $150 out of the box. This goes 40 some odd miles per hour easily.
Who makes it?
King Kong LDARC LD. Yeah,
King Kong LD ARC ET Series ET100 V2.
ET115 V2.
This one said ET100. There's the 115.
And they even have a 125 V3 with a better camera. $165.
154 for this one.
Yeah. Beam me up.
Yep.
I'm lost here, guys. I got no cameras. I got nothing here.
Well, we're taking over the screen. Mutiny.
There
Wait a
you
minute.
go.
You know, there might be a way here. If I can get this friggin' webcam
And
thing
Chris?
working,
Yes, sir.
we'd be in business.
Once
Hold
you
on.
feel comfortable, you take the prop guards off and it turns into this thing. And it goes even faster. This is the same one without prop guards.
Okay.
And these things take beatings. You can crash in the ground quite a few times without having to cry because it's broken.
All right, you guys are gonna see everything I'm doing here.
Hey, have you
But I'm gonna try
tried changing your camera?
It's tempting, Brother Bob, for sure.
What I want IV cam. Where is it?
We have a new guest, I think, Spencer Sharp, FPV.
Got a cool
Hi,
name.
Spencer Sharp, FPV. Welcome to my live stream where I lost one of my main monitors and I can't see anything and have no camera.
We're taking over.
But
Use your cell
welcome.
phone.
But welcome. What is?
Hey, I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
You out?
Oh,
I'm
you
out.
don't
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna eat
to.
some supper right quick.
All right, Chris.
Mangiare, bon appetit.
Sir.
Art, you're gonna have to have your shows after 3:30, 4 o'clock, man, Central Time.
Well, after this weekend, I'm back to my usual time at work. You know what? I might be able
Oh,
to
you actually
do.
have to go back to work, Art?
Huh?
Art, you got to go back to work?
Yeah, I
Yes.
go back to work on Monday.
Trump
Oh,
Trump
wow.
called
Sorry,
you in, did he?
Sorry to hear
Yep.
that, man.
Sorry to hit it.
it. Y'all be safe and y'all have a good evening. Miss, thanks for inviting me, buddy.
Take care.
Oh,
All right.
anytime, buddy. Thanks, Chris.
Take care.
Nice.
Catch y'all later.
Take
Well.
it easy.
I'm gonna look, Carlos. I got it pulled up on the deal. You never know what's gonna happen next.
I think you'll like it.
All
You
right,
won't be disappointed.
all right, y'all take care. See you.
All
Art.
right, you too,
Bye-bye.
buddy.
Take care.
Okay, so I'm still trying to get this camera to work. Not having
No.
much look at it. You know what I think is? I think with all the cameras and the IV cam and the simulator running, and that's a pretty high power
Yeah.
program. I think my computer just told me to go to hell is what happened. You know, probably said, all right, we got to teach this guy enough is enough.
Thanks.
All right, let me see if I can. I'm still trying to get this stupid camera working here.
You're
Well, I'm
doing
gonna
something.
blow out get this other monitor blown out. No, I rebooted the cell phone and that didn't work. Nah.
Hey, Art,
Yeah.
any chance that you could get laid off again in the future? What do you think?
No, unless there's a resurgence of the.
Well, the only reason I'm asking you is the unemployment, whatever that I was told that if you go in an unemployment and you go back to work, keep that unemployment thing open so you don't have to start it all over again.
Right.
If you get unemployed, just put down that you're working so they don't pay you.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
right.
That's what I was told to
Yep.
tell people to do.
Ah.
That way.
Well, I'll
still-
tell you what, guys. I think we're gonna
Chris is from Texas.
shut it down here.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got no camera on me. Got no monkey. The monkey's freaking out over here. He doesn't know where he is, you know. Let me take a quick look at the chat. Anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. We almost made it 2 hours tonight. There you go, Art. I'll give you a head start, give you a chance to get relaxed, warm up for Ken Herron.
Okay.
And I'm going to eat some dinner, Mr. Mitch.
Yeah, you and
All right.
me both.
Take care, Carlos.
You and me both. At least I
Take
got
care.
an end broadcast button here, which means I can stop the stream. Otherwise, I may be on for months.
All right.
You have 20
Okay,
minutes
we got-
left over for the next stream.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, my StreamYards rolls over tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So I had 2 hours left, and they won't stop you in the middle of a stream. They'll let you go. They'll let you finish it.
No.
So
Oh, I
if you
see
have
what
5 minutes left, you can start a stream and just go, and they won't cut you off. That's what it said anyway.
Roll
Anyway,
over.
guys, Timeless
All right.
Truth, Scott, thank
Take
you,
care.
Bob, Casey,
Take
Spencer,
care.
Sharp, Mel, 400 AGL, thanks, buddy.
Good night,
Um,
Mitch.
And
See
Rick
you next
Halbert,
time.
thank you for coming in. Who else did I miss? Drone Shots, Jody, thank you. Nathaniel Lee. I see everybody else disappeared. Okay, and who else did I miss? If I missed anybody else, sorry about that. I'm running at limited resources here. So I can still play a little music. That works. And you guys, thanks for coming. Rick Halbert, take care, buddy. And take the rest of the day off. Go play with your drone. And I will see you the next time. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Bye-bye.